Even if you've never kept a pet turtle, chances are you know that they're slow. If you've ever seen one in real life, you may have noticed just how slow they are. But why are turtles so slow? You might think that it has something to do with their old age, but some species of turtles are born slow. It's just part of being a turtle. There are many different kinds of turtles all over the world. The smallest species is the speckled padloper, which can be found in the deserts of southwestern Africa. They're tiny, only growing to be about 2 inches long and no bigger than a ping-pong ball when they hatch. The biggest species is the leatherback sea turtle, which can grow to be over 6 feet long and weigh more than a full-grown man. Even though there are tons of different types of turtles, they all move at a pace that can make you crazy if you're in a hurry. If you want to know why turtles are so slow, you've got to start with their ancestors. Hundreds of millions of years ago, there were lots of giant amphibians hopping around what we now call land. Back then, the environment was very different from what we know today. There was no ozone layer to protect the Earth from the sun's harmful rays. This made it so that for most of the year the land was too dry and hot for most life to survive on. It wasn't until much later that plants evolved to produce oxygen and create a more hospitable environment. In this harsh environment, there was a group of reptiles that were perfectly suited for life on land. These were the first reptiles, and they would eventually give rise to all modern reptiles, including turtles. Their bodies were covered in tough shells, which helped them retain moisture, and they could lay eggs on land instead of having to return to water to reproduce. They were also fast, which helped them avoid predators while they were on land. Fast forward to today and not much has changed. Most reptiles are still fast, but turtles aren't. Over millions of years, turtles have changed very little. They still lay eggs on land and still need to stay moist to survive. But today, there are plenty of animals that can easily outpace a turtle, like birds, mammals, and even other reptiles. So it doesn't make sense for turtles to waste energy being fast when they're on land. But why do turtles seem to be so slow in the water? After all, turtles spend a lot of time in water, especially the sea turtles. If you've ever tried to swim with a turtle, you may have noticed that they don't seem to be as graceful or fast as you are. Even though most turtles are slow swimmers, there are some exceptions. For example, the leatherback sea turtle can swim at speeds of up to 18 miles per hour. It's faster than most humans can swim. So why aren't most turtles better swimmers? You may think that it has something to do with their shells, but it's actually the opposite. Their shells make them more buoyant, which makes it easier for them to swim. It turns out that the reason turtles are slow swimmers is because it takes a lot of energy to move through the water. In order to swim faster, turtles would need to move their limbs more quickly, which requires more energy. Since turtles already expend a lot of energy staying alive, they don't have much left over for swimming fast. Basically, being a turtle isn't easy. Not only do they have to deal with the harsh environment on land, but they also have to deal with the demands of swimming in the ocean. Being slow may not be ideal in some situations, but it's part of what makes turtles such unique creatures. Now you know why turtles are slow. Please like and share this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more fun science videos. Thanks for watching. See ya.